Like, this is the kind of shit I'm going through at 36 years old. 36. I'm about to be 37 in like a week. And I'm going, my wife can't even come in the room and say, I want to fuck you, make love to you. She can't do it. She is not capable.
So maybe that's what she was saying at some certain factors though.
This is what he wants. He wants me to talk it out as far as saying like just like you just said. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Since he ever known me, you know I've never did that. Right?
Cap. That's a new word. Cap. I do too, but goddamn it applies.
So I don't like, you know, that's not something on a normal basis that I do, right? I don't sit there and say all these words that he wants me to say. And so the stuff
Any man wants you to say.
But he did, like, I think that at the end, we all got some stuff to do when we get settled tonight. I think that he wants you to communicate how he wants you to be like, baby, look at it out. Whip it out.
Hey,
just whip it out.
I'll pull out every 2 inches of this motherfucker. Every 2 inches I'll pull it out. I swear I will.
Whip it out. But then, you know, there's gonna be days where she's not going to say whip it out. You just need to be like,
and I need to.
You need to just
right.
Flip over, baby. We massage your back.
I do that. But see, that didn't got old because there's no reciprocity. You know what I'm saying?
Reciprocation.
Yeah, that word.
It's like tonight, you need to figure out this after. One
Did I put a pre on that?
other.
You was close. You was close to it.
You know what? You know what? This is how we gonna do this table talk. I feel like.
Cut the shit.
Yeah, cut the
it's
shit.
Raw.
So
straight raw.
Our resolution to y'all, and then you
like
can
y'all ain't got problems.
First of all, don't cut me off now.
Have you ever role played before?
She can't even say baby make love to me. How the fuck we gonna role play?
But you have to understand, this is the
My wife
resolution
ain't
for
never said that
tonight.
to me.
So that
That's
means,
a problem.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I don't talk to my.
I don't
talk to my husband like we don't talk to each other like that.
we don't talk.
Why not?
I don't expect that, bro.
That's a problem.
Nah.
That's a problem.
That's movie shit. I'm sorry, that's movie
lock
shit.
it
People
up.
saying baby, nah, I don't expect
This
that.
is how.
No, not baby, like baby. Like, take your pants off. I'm
Like,
about to like, I'm about to out of you.
Nah,
Like,
that's not how we talk to each other.
Yeah.
and it's a problem. Something's
But that's not who I am.
Something's
That's not who we
This is how
are.
they do it in porn movies. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do. I've seen them. This is what they do.
You hear that? She's white porn.
Yeah, a long time ago, before I transitioned, I did. I sure did. Yes.
Everything's
All
from
of
porn
it.
now.
And
Everything's
it's
from
like,
porn.
this is exactly what it is, and this is what's wrong with men and women today, especially marriages, porn. Because of the simple fact that men will get that stuff in their head to the point where they will cause that stuff to get in them, and then they want to bring it off on their wife, not their girlfriend, not some tramp and not some hoe, but their wife. No, that's not how you do it. You get that stuff so deep in your head to the point where it got you wanting to do your wife the same thing, the same image that you seeing on the porn, you're doing to your wife, and your wife is not feeling it.
Why we watching porn, Derm? Because we ain't get no shit on, that's why.
I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like if you're married, that's when y'all should be at your nastiest.
You feel me?
Like,
what is a nigga
because
so
if you're in it for,
she'd rather
if you're in it for
me go
life,
cheat on her ass than watch porn. Because
if
what I'm getting at this point.
Because see,
is that what you getting?
See, my thing is,
that's not what I'm getting.
If you're in,
well, if you don't f me, what am I supposed to do?
What I'm getting is not to do it the same way.
What the f am I supposed to do if you ain't f me? You don't want me to watch porn? What you want me to do?
I didn't say not watch this. I said don't bring it to me. You can
I shouldn't even. Look. At the end of the day,
don't bring it. I'm not that person, so don't.
Your wife is supposed to sustain. Your wife is supposed to satisfy your needs, and you supposed to satisfy her needs. I shouldn't even be wanting to watch no goddamn porn. I should be exhausted. Like, I ain't got no to give porn. My wife done took all the energy I got. But we got so much energy because your wife won't f you at all. It goes to porn. And then you get mad when we bring shit back in the bedroom.
Like I said,
you don't bring that. You don't bring porn in the bedroom.
I feel like if you're
how the hell
married,
she know what I'm bringing? She ain't even watching the shit.
I feel like
you don't bring porn in the bedroom with you. You don't do that. That ain't how
Well,
you do
if
your
you could bring your ass to the bedroom, that'd be nice.
That ain't how you do your
That'd be nice. Bring your ass to the
You don't bring
bedroom.
your
That'd be nice if you bring your ass to the bedroom.
I'm not finna sit here and watch
You don't do
porn
nothing.
and then do something
But you
else.
don't do nothing.
No, I'm not
You
gonna
don't
do
do
shit. Don't do that to me.
You don't do
Do that to me.
You don't do
Don't do that.
You don't do
Don't even put that on me.
But you don't do
I'm not that person.
You don't do
That's why. Cause I'm tired of it. That's why. I'm tired of it. That's exactly why. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Shit has been cut.
Man, what? Hey, man, I'm bringing it raw every time, bro. That's what we gonna do, bro.
Oh, no,
like,
I mean,
sugarcoat shit, bro. That's what's wrong with the world today, bro.
But let's
I think you have to work on your delivery.
But let's keep it cool, calm, and collected.
That ain't what this show about. It's the rawness.
But you can be cool, calm, and collected, bro.
It's still delivered.
No, because I'm hurting inside. Like really, I'm drinking, I'm shooting shit, I'm having a good time, but
No, I feel you.
I'm hurting
I
inside
feel you.
because I got somebody I've been with 15 years. Can't even say make love to me.
But I feel you.
That shit hurts.
I feel you.
That shit hurts.
But still.
That shit hurts. And then she got the nerve enough to have some fucking lame ass excuse like porn to explain to the people why for 13 years you can't make love to your husband. And what other pounce and shit other excuse you got? I gotta suffer for 13 years because I pounce on you? Because I watch porn? That's my penalty? That's my punishment in life?
No, don't bring that stuff to me.
You ain't got no AIDS and no children, no outside
Don't
children.
bring that stuff to me.
See, this is the problem.
That's what I'm
she
saying.
ain't never been in love with nobody else. See, I'm her first love. She don't know what's really out there waiting on her. And she think what I do is bad.
No, don't do
You
that.
have no idea what kind of niggas will do to your ass.
Okay.
If I wasn't a real one, I would have been cheated again. Yo, I would have cheated again.
Yeah, man. This right here is a lot. This right here is a lot to unpack. I gotta put my computer down for this one right here. Obviously, we have here a couple that have serious issues when it comes to communication, especially sexual communication, right? And they're the couple on the left and the couple on the right. The couple on the left, they didn't air out none of their dirty laundry. And the guy, I found out he's a Sagittarius. Don't ask me how I know. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all. His birthday is on December 18th. Mine is on the 19th. So I'm a Sagittarius like him. Now, there are two forms of Sagittarius, right? It's either up or down, the crazy or the calm. I'm the crazy side of it, and he's the crazy side of it. You could tell by his attitude. And there's also the calm side of the Sagittarius. And I got a lot of homeboys, and my old lady is one as well, right? When you look at this situation, he's been with this woman for 15 years, been married for 13. He is clearly saying, look, I have needs, I am hurting, and I don't know no other way to get you to do this. And I've exhausted our resources to the point that it resulted in porn. Now, he said that, and she also said too, she said she used to watch it until she transitioned. Okay, cool. Clap it up for her. She transitioned, because I feel like watching porn is not, it can be healthy to some degree, but overall, especially if you're in a relationship, it's not healthy, man. It's not healthy. Not unless y'all on one accord and y'all watching that joker together and y'all find things that y'all like, and that's how it goes down. But if somebody is off page and you're watching it and they're not, y'all not gonna come to a common ground and y'all gonna have some indifferences. Now let's get to it. From the sound of his voice, sounds like old boy ain't getting it more than at least once a week, twice a week at the max. At the max, man. And we understand, let's talk about it. Women go through their chemical imbalances, postpartum, their post-traumatic partum. You know what I'm talking about, right? They go through all these different things, hormones. And then you got a guy who's in a relationship with you, in a marriage with you, and you are expecting him to abide by your feelings and how you are operating and how your body is chemically operating and your mind operating at the present moment. But what about him? It's supposed to be a teamwork, and yeah, I understand. What if I'm just not there? That's just a part of marriage. That's just a part of being in a relationship, and it is. Sometimes you have some dry moments, you have some wet moments. It's gonna go up and down like a roller coaster, right? But at some point, one shouldn't suffer, man or woman, when it comes to pleasure, when it comes to needs. And we're all human beings at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you're born by we're all born by ourselves, all right? Even if you got a twin, one of y'all got to come out before me. There's a twin that's 2 seconds older than the other twin, so I don't want to hear about that. What I'm basically saying is that no matter what, you're not going to be able to run from the fact that individuals are their own selves and they have needs like you have needs. And what I do know about people is that people have breaking points. They have boiling points. Everybody gets to a point where they're like, look, I just can't take this no more. My limit has hit right here and I'm done. I'm done, bro. I am out. I'm walking the F out. When you hear a man like this, man, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women that dealt with this before, especially in a long-lasting relationship. You might be sexually clocked out as a woman, right? So if you clocked out and y'all don't have y'all communication base and then went through all the different type of motions to try to get it right and it still ain't right, my point is, why hold on to each other? Why? Why hold on to each other when we obviously have needs that need to be met? Now, I understand you might have kids. You're like, dang, man, we got kids together, and, you know, it's deeper than nothing. It's all about the kids, or for better or for worse if you're married. But if you're not, then hell, get the hell on out of that, for real. But it's obvious that that man is crying out for help. And when she mentioned the part about the porn, and she said, hey, don't bring that stuff to the bedroom. Don't bring it to the bedroom, but you used to watch it. I mean, I would like to know what freak nasty looked like. I mean, I felt like I done been through it all. I'm gonna be real with you. But what is freak nasty outside? I mean, what are they doing on exotic adult film that regular people ain't doing? We all regular people. We all eat, sleep, and ish the same way. Yeah, this might be on camera, but you can't tell me that a lot of people ain't doing the same doggone thing. There are some chicks that'll get it all sprayed up on here. And then there's other chick that'll say, hey, well, I don't know what you doing, but you ain't messing up the frontal, the lace front. Oh no, I ain't getting on my pretty. No, I ain't with that. I don't care about the whole lifting the carrot back and you know, and getting in with the yo-yos and going back. I ain't into all that. But what I'm saying is, where do you get it from then? How do you learn these behaviors? So the fact that she pointed out the porn, it's like, all right, well, how do we even learn about these things as humans? There's only so far we can go unless we just straight up hunching off the moon, skydiving. Then that's some different stuff. But I don't think there's nothing new under the sun when it comes to pleasure. I don't think there's nothing new to it. I felt like that was a cop-out, that was an excuse, and she ran to that because he had a point. Your man is struggling on the inside. And all because of this, okay, we understand, respect your body, respect your hormones, your chemical imbalances and stuff like that. But hey, man, it gets to a point where we got something to get off too. And it does get deep enough sometimes where it can get to the point where it's like, look, bro, I just can't take it any longer. They got like 2, 3, I think maybe 4 kids. I think 2, 3 kids together. At least 3. At least 2. And he's been with her for the past 15 years. And he also mentioned and said, hey, one thing that she don't understand is that she's never been with anybody. I'm the only person she ever been with. He said something up that speed, up that magnitude. And that is something to highlight that a lot of people don't realize. If you ain't never really been with nobody like that for a long period of time, if you ain't never really truly been in another real relationship, you've been with a guy for a long time or somebody for a long time, you don't know no other way unless you go and get the experience. You're just not gonna know. You're not gonna know. So my thing is always this: if someone is giving you a different point of view, even if you don't understand it, always try to look into it and say, let me see where they're coming from, instead of just shutting it down. Or if you do understand it, don't come from a perspective of, oh, they crazy, this is how they are, yada, 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 yada. Let me just go ahead and just say that. Nah, that ain't the way either, bro. It just ain't the way. So I feel like coming from what he's coming from what he voiced, there are a lot of women that do not jump on a man at a certain point of time in a relationship. And I understand. I get it. That's why a lot of people ain't even been in a relationship more than 6 months or 2 years. They out of there. Go on to the next, man. But what about the people that's been in something for a long period of time? What about them? How can they handle it? Most people that's giving their opinion about that, they ain't been in nothing that long. So who are you, for real, who are you to sit there and try to voice your opinion? I've been in my relationship, for 10 plus years, 10 years, 9 years at least, for real. So I can speak on some shit like this, for real. I really can, because there are emotions to it. Everybody have their ups and downs. So we're gonna just try to exclude the people who ain't never been through nothing like that, because their opinion really don't matter. The only opinion people want to hear from people that have been up through there. If you ain't been in nothing at least 5 to 6 years, you ain't got no place to even voice your opinion, because you don't even know. You don't know, bro. You just don't know. All right? So, yeah, man. That man is crying, man. He's crying out for help. And I've been looking at the other podcasts, and they seem to be hitting it off just fine, just well. They're taking care of their family, they're taking care of each other. And the fact that woman, and he does need to work on his delivery. God, dog, he do. That man sprayed her with everything he had. And his delivery, especially from what his coworker said, that's his coworker sitting next to him. He said, you can work on your delivery. And that's true, man. You can't be out here just trying to get your point across and think that somebody's going to be able to get where they get where you want them to get mentally, and you're not simulating them in that way, in that manner, in that fashion, in that form, while you're verbally abusing them. That ain't how it works. If the shoe was on the other foot, a man would trip. If this is the whole woman you talking to, man, and majority of them are very mental, if not all. That ain't how you get your point across if you want your Johnson pulled out. You got to be more transparent. You got to come with a more endearing energy, with a hey baby, with a soft touch, with a touch on the neck. Maybe so. But he said it's not being reciprocated. He said reciprocate. He said it's not being reciprocated. And sometimes, a lot of times when things are not being reciprocated, it can make you shut down. And it'll have you to a place where you're not offering the things that person should get and need, because you're so dry in your field that you ain't even got it in you to give them what they need. You just don't. Or if you do have it in you, you're not giving it because you feel like it ain't been done to you. Now y'all having a whole tug of war on who need what and what needs to go down, and y'all both are losing in the end. So pray for them, man. Pray for these people, man, because we know once things hit the internet, once it become our business, because anything that hit the internet is our business, period. We take it, we commentate on it, we do all these different voiceovers and repost about the things that come out in life, a real life situation. But this is real stuff, man. Real stuff. Are you really ready for it? You say you want one thing, but are you really ready for it? Most of y'all ain't even been in nothing past 2 years, like I said. Hell, if 1 year, if 3. And you're asking for something, and there's people out there that can literally show you examples of how long-lasting relationships get down. It ain't easy. It's not even easy when it's early. So what makes you think it's easy when it's late? Oh, y'all should know each other by then. Yeah, we should. We should. But a lot of people don't even learn about themselves. You can be in a whole relationship, not even know who the hell you are. So now that person not only gotta readjust who they are because you don't know who you are and worry about the whole paired up relationship. It's like, damn, it's a lot going on. You know how much it weighs on a person when you're dealing with your own self-evolution, and that person probably realized it or not, and they probably even got all their stuff together, and then as a unit, you gotta still go do this. I don't think y'all ready. I don't think y'all ready. A lot of y'all ain't ready for it. The people that know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. Everything ain't peaches and cream, but you can make the situation as easy as you want to make it. But it takes two. Takes two, man. So, I'm out, man. I ain't got no more to say.